If you are in your 40s or 50s or even 60s and you're still waiting for the right time to start your retirement plan, let me stop you right there, because that's what we were doing too. Until one day we realized we might run out of time before we ever get to enjoy the life we've been saving for. So we decided to stop waiting and start transitioning into a different lifestyle right now. It's not retirement per se, it's a different way of living, one that puts life first and lets work become less important than optional and ultimately obsolete. Hi, I'm Anja, and welcome to Second Bloom, a space for anyone who's ready to take control of the second half of life. I am 50, my husband's 65, and together we are rethinking what retirement really means for us. We're not wealthy by any means, we're not there yet, but we are making changes now so that we don't waste our most precious resource, time. So this channel is about our real life journey. It's not a highlight compilation, a highlight reel. It's also not advice from the other side of retirement. We don't know what it will be like. We're planning. I watched a lot of videos, and it was from people who actually retired, and it was very helpful, and I learned a lot. But what we are doing is we're documenting the transition as it happens in real life, so to speak, with all the ups, the downs, the mistakes, the curveballs, the changes of mind, everything. I want to share with you today how that mindset shift came about for us. So Rob had originally planned to work another 5 years to maximize his Social Security benefits. He doesn't mind, as I shared, he doesn't mind his work, he likes it, and he said, you have to work anyway for a few more years, so I might as well. We realized, though, that waiting for the perfect time could come at a price. And we wanted to have a plan that would create a softer landing while we still had the choice and while we were still in control. We realized we needed to take control of our future before someone else does it for us. So we sat down and asked ourselves, what do we want? What does retirement look like for us? Is it a specific number in the bank? And while that's a big factor, there are other things that are important. Can we start creating the life that we want right now, maybe in small steps? And that was the moment we shifted from thinking about retirement as this big milestone and the future as this event to thinking about it as a process that's actually happening right now. A slow and intentional transition where we reclaim time, energy, and joy, just bit by bit. So what that means is we're not packing up and selling our stuff and hit the road tomorrow. We're not quitting our jobs just yet, but we are changing how we live and what we prioritize day by day. So we'll start to downsize our belongings. We are prioritizing our health and fitness. We are exploring new hobbies and income streams potentially. And very importantly, we are in the process of learning to separate our identities from our careers. Because for the longest time, we've lived with the idea that work is the center of everything. And now we're slowly learning to uncenter this, gently but intentionally. On this channel, I'll be sharing our path, covering 5 or so big areas that I believe every retirement transition needs. Number 1, financials, obviously, saving, investing, expenses, Social Security strategy, healthcare, you name it. I will touch on that in different videos. Number 2, downsizing, physically and mentally, thinking about what you really need, where you want to be, how you want to live your life, and what are the things you need to live your life, and what are the things you want to have with you when you live your life, and what are the things that are just cluttering up your life. Number 3, mindset. Because retiring well requires thinking differently long before you stop working. I firmly believe that. Number 4, health and fitness. Especially as a woman in midlife, I'm prioritizing strength training now. I'm prioritizing things that give me energy, becoming fit again, increasing my well-being, because I want to enjoy retirement and not just survive it. Number 5, purpose and creativity. Things that usually fall short when you have a stressful job. So this isn't about disappearing into early retirement and sit on the couch. It's about finding joy. It's about finding something to do that gives you purpose, that contributes to some bigger cause. And for me, it's also about creative freedom, just tapping into that creativity a bit more. So if you've ever looked around and thought, there has to be more to life than work and bills, you are certainly not alone. That's exactly what we are building here. I'm not a financial advisor, and I am not a fitness guru. You will figure that out pretty quickly. I'm just a woman in midlife trying to make the most of the years ahead and bring my husband with me into something better. And yeah, that's a bit scary. There is no neat checklist that tells us when it's safe to take the leap. And I'll be honest, even with this YouTube thing, this video, it took me years to sit down and actually press the record button. I had different ideas to share our story, our life on our little homestead, but I always thought, first of all, I'm not very comfortable in front of a camera, and if that shows, I apologize. I'm sure it will get better over time. But I always felt I had to learn more. I don't know enough. Our story is not worth sharing. And there was always an excuse to procrastinate and just put it off for another time. This time I felt there's no time like the present. Sat down and made this video. And this is how we will attempt our journey to retirement as well. We will seize the moment and take things as they're happening and share along the way. I know there's a community of people out there who are doing this too. They're quietly shifting their lifestyles, simplifying, stepping away from the hustle. Buddy has something to say about this too. So they're stepping away from the hustle and planting the seeds for something new. That's what Second Bloom is all about. And if that resonates with you, I hope you stick around and check out some future videos. That would be great. In the coming weeks, I'll be sharing some thoughts around decluttering and downsizing, how we approach that very slowly. It's a very scary topic for us. My husband is a hunter-gatherer, just saying. I will be sharing my fitness routine that is currently established. I'm trying to build new habits and getting just back into that regular exercising life that I had a few years ago. And I will also share how we're planning for retirement, considering our age gap of 15 years. So there are some things that you need to think about, and I'll share what we do and how we're approaching it and what our plans are. So thanks for being here. I'd love to hear your story in the comments. What does retirement mean to you? What are you most looking forward to changing? Love to hear it. See you soon.